Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome everybody.
Next one, so the top's still staying alright, ain't ruined it yet.
Not yet.
Right, okay. I'm going to turn Elm Burr bowl. So there you go. The Banksing up one, yeah, it's turned out. Alright, I cut the candle down, made it more fitting for the situation. It's more in keeping with it. So, and I've signed the bottom of it there for you, Jim. So I've got that signed up. It's a little bit tacky. I'm gonna let that dry now, and then I should give it a buff up, and then Monday that'll be posted out to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I think it actually turned out all right. Actually, the shape wise. But Banksy nuts, not my favourite.
Not with that. Not with all them.
Not my favourite thing
bits.
with all that fluff in it. I'm not keen on that. Nah. Right.
Sorry,
I've got these I bought when I went up to I went to Newark, the Midlands show. They come from that wood map of the world one that was doing had all these burrs and stuff. Bit of a liberty, really. I mean, £8.
Yeah.
That. But this is obviously about 20 years old from Goodwood's Timber, and they actually got it and sold it at £35.
Yeah.
So that cost me 35 quid for that bit of burr. Okay.
And no discount.
No discount type buggers.
We said we'd talk about it on our channel. Nah, still nothing.
No, so I will talk about it on my channel. I think you're a bloody rip-off, really. But there you go, never mind.
Yeah, especially when it says
So,
£8.
I've got a nice piece of Elm Burr. It looks quite nice. I've put a screw in the hole in there already. That's going to be the top, so I can mount it on my worm screw. I'm having that as a top because this has got a bit of erky stuff there, and I want that to be on the bottom. Okay, so it doesn't get hollowed away.
What's it got?
And then,
Erky?
Yeah, erky stuff. And then I've got another one here, this one, which was the same, which they charged 15 quid for.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
a bit of money.
I must have been not on my senses,
No.
to be honest, when I bought these. But anyway, so, and I've got that one, so I don't know, I might actually incorporate that with that. So I don't know, I'm going to see how things go. Like I said, it's a bit like, the Banksia nuts, isn't it? You don't really know
Let's see what happens.
what you're going to get until you get it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim, I'll cut that candle. I'm going to send you that with the candle. So, when you get that, you can light that up, and you and Christine can have a lovely, nice little candlelight dinner together, can't you?
Oh, bless.
And think of me.
Why you?
Well, obviously, if she's thought of me all night, Jim, you'll be in for a good night, won't you?
Oh, Jim.
There you go. Right, anyway, I'm going to mount this onto my worm screw.
Jim's in for a good night.
Right, okay, I'm getting this mounted up. This is, right, tight. I'm backing off. I ain't got to do to it. It's not wet wood. This is very dry, very, very, very dry. This is as dry as a nun's habit. Have to think of where I am there. Right, okay. So, this is gonna. I think this is gonna be horrible to turn. I think it's gonna be very, very dry and dusty. It is very dry, and I think it's gonna be a bit dusty. Right, I've put it on the worm screw. Way I like to mount them. I love worm screw. Don't ever use face plates. Me, I don't. I'm not saying you don't. I never use face plates. Worm screw, and I'm going to bring my centre up just because I can. Why not? If you can do it, do it. There you go. Right, everything's on there. I'm going to bring that round onto that corner, like so. Like so, I never come across from the flat, and I would never go across that way. That's going to be fairly balanced, I reckon. I'll turn the speed down a little bit. Well, I'll turn it down till I get it started, and then I'll turn it to what I feel is good. Right.
Just got a couple of thank yous as well.
Oh yes, and a thank you to Jim and Christine for the buy me a coffee and
someone.
So thank you, someone, because that's what you know. So thank you, someone.
Yeah.
Yes. Right, now then, normally I'm using the Type 3 set and all that. I'm only using Carbide, so go on, I'll give you a couple of minutes, all your traditional turners off your toddle. Right, okay,
that's enough.
got rid of them.
Yeah.
Right, just Carbide, that's all we're doing. And now, I'm going to use on here, one I don't normally use as well. This is the 15mm round, okay, on a 16mm round bar. Now, I don't have this in how you would get it. You'd get it in a normal handle and it'd be fixed in, and you get 9" of bar. I've only got this in my collet one, okay, because I have, that's it. And also got the 12mm, okay, and the 12mm on a 16mm round bar. So we might use a little bit of that to demonstrate, because a lot of people buy these and then they go, oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought, and things like that. These, I would say, are literally just for doing bowls. If you like to roll over, and you, because as I say, I don't ever say use them flat. You can use them flat. There is nothing wrong with it. Do whatever you want to do. If you use your carbides flat, don't go for round bar, because you have to grip so tight, because it will always try to grab you over. These are designed to be used like bowl gouges, okay? So we're going to be handle dropped, rolled over, coming round. For hollowing the same, these are to be used like a bowl gouge. That's it. But they are nice chunky chisel and they work really, really well. I'm going to put my coffee out the way, get my face shield on.
Yep.
While I'm doing, I'm going to start the lathe and let that just move about and do its thing. That's all right. What are you shaking for? You cold?
He's got the shakes. He's got the hippie shake.
Right, let's get it up a bit. Now see, now he stopped shaking, because now it's turning. But I didn't slow down. I went up. It's a very dry, hard piece of wood. I'm going to get some speed up on it. Okay. Oh, actually. Let me stop that for a minute. You're probably going to want to know. So someone's going to ask me.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 inches across, 60mm, 2.5 inches deep. Okay.
There you go.
That's what it is. Right. So I'm going to start up, and at the moment, I'm just over 2,000 RPM. That's what you don't have to turn it that. You do what you want. Yep, I'm right, it's very, very dry. Yeah, very dry piece of wood. But it's turning nice though. Well, it's turning all right. I wouldn't say it's turning nice. You see where the bounce comes? That's because I'm pushing on the actual bevel there. Right, I've had an idea that I'm going to do sort of a roundish bowl and put the lid on it, undercut it, hollow underneath, do that sort of thing. Right, so I don't know what I want to do on the bottom yet. Stop and have a look. I don't know. Oh right, I can see that. But that's going to look nice, isn't it? Eh?
Yeah, look at that.
Right, now we've got to decide. I'm thinking I might go for a recess on the bottom. Okay. Because if I go for a tenon, I'm going to have to come in here and I'm going to lose some of this beautiful wood. And I don't want to.
No.
I want to keep that bit in there. I know that looks like a bit of like rice, so I want to keep that in there. Okay. So, yeah, I think definitely a recess.
Yep.
Right, so we can move this out now. We're not going to need this for the moment. We're on a worm screw. We're held nice and secure. So I'm going to do a recess now. What size recess do I want? Because I've got that much bowl. I'm going to want a sort of a foot around about there. So I'll probably go for my standard jaws there, which will be my recess. Making out that I don't know here. See, look.
3, isn't it?
Right, so I've got 50. So I want about 55 mil. Okay, so I'm going to want about 55 mil recess in there. So 25, 27.5. So it's going to be around about, give or take. Right, we've got 25, which would be 50. So 22.5 would be 55. So if I go there, and I go there, like so, that should be around about it. Roughly about there. Yeah, that should be all right for my chuck. So that's what I think we'll go with. Right, so we move this out of the way, start that back up, and we'll go back doing that recess. Wrong centre, so that's where we're going to be. Don't really liking it that. We're going to go at that and we're going to just use the square to open it up first. Right, I think that's going to be about deep enough, I reckon. We're going to get that nice and flat. Yep, that feels nice. And then I'm going to undercut it a little bit. I've just gone in with my detail. That's it. And then sorry?
A little pattern?
Yeah, I'm going to do a little pattern because this will be the finish of it, won't it? Yeah, that's going to be the finish, see? What I'm just going to pop that like that, and yeah, that'd be alright. Get rid of that. And then my foot can come in a little bit from that. a nice smooth bit. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Sort of define that a little bit. I can hear where that bit is. I can hear it there. Alright, let's come round here. I want that nice sort of just curving round. Well, I think that looks alright there. Yeah. Right, I'm come off that 15 for the minute. It's a bit big for what I'm doing at the moment. Let's go over to the 12. So I'm going to put a little bit of a in there, just a very slight dip. You can more feel it than see it. I've got a little bit of a mark there.
Yeah, you've got a line.
That's it, that's alright. Got to watch because there's a grain pattern as well there, see? Bring that in a little bit. Oh, don't skip, don't skip. That's it. I want to put a little line there. Just so it sort of defines that a little bit. Come in. I'm watching here when I'm doing it. I can't see here. I have to watch there. That's it. That gives me that little foot, see? That's it. That's what I want. That's what I want. Now just get rid of that little bit there. Right, okay. A little bit of sanding on that, and then we'll have a look at that and see what it's like. Very, very dry and dusty. Very dry. I can feel that when I put my thumb, I can feel where that bit is that's got that hole in it. I'll have to look and see whether it's going to actually look alright, that. is a 220, 240, sorry. This is a 320 grip, okay? Right, yeah, see I've got that bit there. It's got a slight sort of hole in it, but that's
nice though, I like it.
That's natural to burn. Now, this is not going to have a wax finish because there's little gaps from the burr. So this, I reckon this is going to need to be an oil finish on this, because otherwise the wax is going to clog up inside it. So, right, I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to put a little bit of oil on it now, just to give it that first coat before I turn it round. Okay. And the oil I'm going to use the finishing oil that comes from B&Q. And I'm going to give it a nice little coat of that first. Okay. Right, I need a different little bowl. Oh, that's alright, that's alright. There's only a little bit of that finishing on there. I'll put a bit of this in with it. Mix it up, we'll make a nice little mixture, won't we? There we go.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, just got to get it in those holes.
Yeah, you've got the dark and the light.
That's a nice burr actually.
Yeah.
That was quite nice, didn't it?
Mm.
There we go, right, okay. That's just got a bit of oil in just for now to get that started. Okay, and then I'm going to be turning it round and finishing this with the front bit. Now I'm going to put oil on it. I probably won't get grip. Yes, I will. There we go. Right. I need that. That goes up there. Right, let's get me. Top on. Right, there we go. So tight and a nip, that's it. Can't do no more than that. Right, I've got a little bit there to bring that round. And I'm going to be doing a bit of hollowing. So right now, back off of that, and I'm going back over to a, it's going to be a 9mm box hollower for this bit. A little bit low. Right, okay, let's start up. Now I've got bring this round a bit. Right, okay.
Recess.
Sorry?
Don't forget you've got a recess.
Oh yeah, I'm nowhere near that yet, I don't think. What I want to do is just see roughly what I'm going to have. Right, so that's probably the biggest I could go with a lid. I think I'll probably go a little bit less than that.
You've got to turn that one down a bit anyway.
Yeah. That feels nice, okay. The line, just there, just there. Just there, right, okay. So now, yeah, I'm going to be roughly where that's going to be. So I've got to remember I've got a recess. So if I can have a little measure, I think where my recess is. About 45mm. Let me go from the tool rest. About 60mm from the tool rest. So I've got a little bit of a way to go yet. We'll check that a bit more in a bit. Right, just get this out with speed at the moment. Loads of room there. Way high there, look. A bit too high. That's better. There we go. I'll measure that in a bit. I've got to just check for what depth I've got down here. Right, I'm okay, I've got plenty of room yet. Well, I say plenty of room, it's, yeah. I've got a good bit of room. That's alright. I didn't actually check for the bottom, did I? Yeah, I think I'm alright on the bottom still. Sorry? Can do. Oh, there we go. I shouldn't have looked into that then. Full of sawdust in here. Can't really get round there too well. Can't see what I'm doing either, really.
Come on this side of the nose.
No, I'm alright. I'll get this bit in and then I can change over and use the hollower. Don't touch, come on. You've got to be careful where you're coming in on it, sorry. The awkward thing there is you can't have your cutter up because the cutter that side will catch the bottom. Because it's on a flat, I want to leave enough room here that I can get a my finger, that I can get a finished cut with the SCH. Yeah. Catching that because I can't get on that tip bit in there, but all quite a way in. That's alright, we're doing alright. You can look that. I can go with it on a smaller bar. Got it on a smaller bar. I'm going to have a stop and a clean out, I think. Oh, there's that bit there. That's what was catching when I was trying to feel across.
Oh,
look,
yeah.
that comes through that. That's that hole there. That actually comes right through. I can feel it's soft.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going. It's soft. It's like a bit of rot there, isn't it? Mm. Look. See it?
Oh, gosh. So you want to just glue it and just...
Bit of decay. No, I can't glue it. It's actually like rotten wood.
Oh, right.
Look, that's actually right through. See, again, you don't know what you're going to get, do you?
No.
That actually goes right through that. That's actually a bit of rotten wood.
Okay.
Now I wish I'd done that the other way round and that would have been hollowed away, wouldn't it? But there you go, look, that's a big hole. So I might have to fill that.
Yeah.
Right, well at least now I can see how deep I am. That's all rot.
Oh, look at it. It's just dig away, isn't it? You can just dig away.
Yes, but like, not having much luck with this stuff lately, am I? See all this expensive wood you buy, and it's crap.
You're quick that you've had
Yeah, I know.
bloody hole in it.
35 quid's got an hole in it. That's got a very nasty hole there. Right. Well, I've got a little bit, not much further to go under there. That's cut quite well. That's all nice there. A little bit more depth to do on that, but I ain't got a great deal there. Let's have a go. Right, that feels alright. Anyway, I think I'm going to go in there with an SCH on that. Use the SCH2. Beautiful. Can't do that with a bowl gouge, can you? Hey, look at that finish. Yes, you can't do that with a bowl gouge. Right, okay, we're fine under here. That's not too bad. We're not going, as I say, it's a burr, so I can't go ultra thin because it'll probably fall apart on me. But I have got this hole here, which is a problem. I can still take some more off. Not too much more in that middle.
What if we
Yeah.
resin it a little bit?
Yeah, I didn't want to do resin, but I think I might have to make up a bit of resin and put a bit of resin in that, so that'll be a bring you back. I think I'm just going to finish it, take a few more cuts. A little bit, yeah, I've got a little bit just there. There you go, look at that finish, eh? SCH2, that is. Right, yeah, I've got a problem there. So I'm going to take it off for a minute. Right, I've got to still come across that. I've still got enough room on that bottom, so I've still got some more finished cuts I can take there. Let me see, what have I actually got on that bottom? Yeah, I've still got plenty of thickness there. So by putting that in there, I've still got that much thickness, so I can still get some nice finished cuts on the bottom. But what I've got to do is sort out this rot here. And this is rotten.
It's a shame because it had a nice little pattern to it.
No, look. It's like a rotten tooth.
Rotten.
Look at it.
Just poke it through.
I didn't actually realise that was as bad as that. Look.
No.
Oh, there we go. Look, it's all coming out. It's just rotted.
Get that, yeah, you're going to get that hole.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to poke that out like that. And I'll make up a bit of, I think, a bit of brown
resin, yeah.
Resin by doing what I did before and make it up with a bit of coffee.
Yes.
So, guys, I'm afraid this is going to be a...
See you
I will
later.
bring you back because that is some beautiful grain on
yeah,
beautiful
it
patterns
is beautiful,
on that.
yeah.
And it's going to be like, it's going to have that lid on the top of that, so that's going to, I think that's going to look nice when that's done. But that is a seriously rotted piece. Even if I'd done that as a top, that would have been in the way there. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to clean this right out, which I'm doing here. Luckily, I'm going to be able to hold that on a chuck there to get a finish done over this side, because obviously I'm going to have to finish that again. So everything's good actually. But I thought this was going to be a nice easy video, and it's not. Because I'm going to have to go and resin this, and yeah, look.
Oh, it's all coming through, yeah.
Got to get the rot out, otherwise it's not going to be any...
Well, it's just going to break through anyway, isn't it? So
Yeah, but that's going to look nice because I'm going to put a nice piece of resin in there.
yeah, a brown resin.
That's going there.
Yep.
It's under there. That's going to go. Look. Right.
Yep.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go and do a bit of resin on this, and
We'll bring you
it's
back.
going to take a little bit of time for me to do, but you are going to be back like that. Right, and you're back. Welcome back, guys.
Welcome
Right.
back, guys.
Okay, it's as quick as that. Now, I've done some resin on this. Okay, so I've done it there. Looks a bit like one of the dogs that had a dump in the bowl.
Yeah.
Never mind. Right, so what did I do? Right, I mixed up some of my resin. I used coffee to colour it, so some instant coffee powder. I put in there, mixed that up in it, and then I put some of the wood shavings from this in there as well. So when I turn it, it should fit it. It should blend in all right. We'll see what happens. Okay, like I say, I'm not into all this resin stuff. There you go. I'm just doing it as doing it. So I'm going to have to remount it first. So I've put these jaws on, so I'm going to have to remount it that way first. Hold it in there to tidy that up. So that's what I'm going to be doing first.
Okay.
And we'll just have a play and see what it's just, like I said, just see what we can get on it, you know.
Yep.
That's all it is. You'll want to stay that side.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's not going to be perfect circle, but it's nice and smooth there. I've got it. I can open to there. That should be enough. It can't come off because it's dovetail jaws, and it's inside that, and yeah, it all feels quite nice. And it's running true as well, which is a bonus. Right, so all I've got to do now is come back in and just take a few clean up passes around to clean this up, clean that bottom bit up, maybe just do this edging again. Might even decide to change how that edging is. I really don't know. We'll see what we do. Let me get the face shield out. It's a bit warm actually in there.
Yeah.
Now it's getting hot, and I wear one of these on my head, a little bandana thing, because when I'm wearing this for like 7-8 hours of a day, which is what I'd normally be wearing this, it tends to rub a bit on your head, and because I decide to have a very wide part in, it can tend to cause you to rub the skin on your head. So, and then everyone thinks I'm a sex maniac and I've got a headbald burn, but I haven't. Right, okay. So I put this on, it stops me damaging me nut. That's all it is. Right, okay, yeah, you put that on, and that sort of, it's quite hard, that foam inside that. It's the foam and it's all right, but when it's all right if you've got hair. If you ain't got hair, it tends to be a bit painful.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I'm going to use the 9mm box follower, sorry, the one I was using. First off, I'm going to start with a 9mm box follower just to come round on that. Make sure a little bit below centre. Come up fraction. Yeah, that's going to be alright. Okay, I'll turn the speed down, start this up and see what happens. Right, that's all running true, everything's nice, I can get the speed up. So when you're using carbide, you do want to hit a little bit of speed. It's always best. 1999. So
What a year.
who remembers that? Right, okay, let's just... So this is going to be resin first. Just catching that as I come... There you go, that'd be better. Just catching that as I was coming across there. Right, that feels nice and smooth there. And I'll bring that... A little line just there. I'll deal with that in a minute. Stop and have a look. I'm not getting that much resin come off, so I should be cutting. No, I'm not really getting it so much at the moment. I think because it was the hole there, it's slightly lower than the wood was, so we'll be all right. We're getting there. I've got enough depth. Luckily I left enough thickness in the bottom of this. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's going to blend in all right, that actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'm only going as far as I have to go with it, see? Right, I'm going to clean that bit up there. We're going to do that with the detail. Do that with the detail chisel. Don't take any more off than I have to, especially around this mortise, because this recess, because that's where I'm going to be holding it again, see? So I've got to clean that up, so a little bit of resin's gone in it. There we go, now I've got a little line there where I've just started again. So we'll come right back and we'll take a nice cut and clean this right off. That's it. I don't want to take anything from that edge there, see? Because that's got my thickness for that. Right, this is all alright. I've just got to come in here and get that cut on that foot there. Just to blend that in like that. There we go, look at that. That all went alright. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll get rid of that for the moment. And I'll just come around this a little bit just to blend this all in here now. There we go. We should be alright. I'll sand that again now. So I'll sand the outside up. all my bricks out, start all over again. Right, like that. Back there. That one back on there for later. Right, okay. Get back there, you. I'm going to slow that down. And I've still got some of my oil in my tub. So I'm going to put the oil on again. I've still got some of it here in my little bowl because it's only been 5 minutes. So I'm going to turn that right down low so I don't splash myself with it.
Yeah, on the new top.
On the new top. And I'll stop it.
I like it blended in nicely actually.
Yeah, it has. That's actually gone in quite nice.
Yeah, it looks like it's part of it now, so.
Yeah, can't really tell there. It looks alright. So I'll get some of this oil on. This oil, like I said, this is that B&Q one, and it is a feed oil, and you put it on. I can put loads of it on there, and it just soaks right, so it really feeds the wood. It's lovely. It's a lovely stuff, and I'm sure it's got. Well, it's not a spirit, because if it was a spirit and I left that in there overnight, that spirit would have evaporated. Because it ain't been covered, but it's not a spirit. I don't know. It says resins. I ain't got a clue. But yeah, well, that's it. That's the magic of them, isn't it? Yeah. They're not going to tell you.
They're not going to tell you.
That's their magic. So, but look at that. Soaks it, and it doesn't go. It doesn't leave all thick oil on it. Look, you'd look at that and you'd think that's been left for a couple of hours. Look, there's no wet oil, no wet to it. It's just brilliant stuff. Very good. Yep. I like it. And of course, then when you start up, it doesn't all flick over you because there's no wet oil on it. Let's get the speed up now and we'll buff it a little bit. Now obviously you would normally leave these, you would leave this for a while to buff in and to dry up and then buff it up, but obviously we're turning here, I'm not going to go and leave it again, am I? So we're doing this for the video, so that's the only reason. Okay, and I like oil finishes because I like wood to look like wood. Okay, I don't want wood to look like something else. I like the natural look of wood, I like the natural feel of wood. Yeah. That's why I like working with wood, otherwise I'd work with plastic or metal or stuff like that. Well, I do work with metal, but I don't like working with metal. There we go. That actually has filled that hole all right. So now we've just got to do the inside bit and hope that that goes the same for us. So there you go, right, there's that where I've filled with the resin, okay? That was that hole, and unless you really knew, you probably wouldn't know that was ever there. Yeah. So that's cool. That's worked out quite well. That.
Yep.
I'll take my mask off while I'm setting up. Thank you for all comments on the Banksy up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people said about the fur, the fluff stuff. You know, some people say I should have left it. Some people, I could have filled it with super, done it with super glue and hardened it up. To be honest, I don't really know anything about Banksy nuts because it's not something I've had a desire to turn or a need to turn. Like I said, I did one. What was I doing?
You're going to put on. Yeah, you're going to put a chuck so you can melt it.
Sorry, I was forgetting what I was doing there. I might go over to my sharp jaws for it actually. These ones, they give a nice hold. I think I used the other jaws, didn't I? But I might go on to these ones this time. They fit in nice when you're doing the recess. The sharp jaws do fit in nice. They really do. There you go. Now I know I've got about 8mm, so not quite 8mm. I've got a few mil on that bottom for the thickness, so I should be all right. Right, okay. So tight enough, not too tight because we're in a recess. We don't want to split anything or crack anything. As long as we don't do anything silly, get any nasty catches, I can't see why it would want to come off. It looks like it's quite happy there. So. What I'll do, bring that in there. I'm going to turn this light on for you, so hopefully you can get a bit of light in there.
Much better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's it. Right, okay, so now we've got the resin in there and I've got to take that out. Now this is where, as I say, with the, I've said before, the carbides are brilliant because you couldn't do that with a bowl gouge or a spindle gouge. I know a lot of people say, well, I would, but you can try. But you know, you've got those two wings up. If one wing was to catch one side, you got wood spinning around you both sides here. This is the problem when you do these sort of things, and it's why you can't roll over and do a cut with the standard carbide, because one edge is going to be up and you've got wood this size and wood that side. That's when you're going to get your catches. This is one of those situations where I would say a negative rate can be good. Okay, if most of your catches come, it's too much wood contacting at one time. So you've got that's why scrapers are so bad, why you get catches with scrapers, because you've got a big area and it tends to be that you too much of that comes into contact with the wood. It's too big a cut, you can't hold it. Simple as that. So it goes into a catch. If you had it all, I mean, Robert saw we do one of those Zimmer frames for wood turners. If you put it in that and it was all locked up, that's okay. But if you get a catch, that's going, because this can't move, nothing else. That's going. So you got to weigh it up on what you want to do. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start off again. I'll go back with the. I've got the 9mm box hollower. In there's the problem. See where the curve is. So I've got the 9mm box hollower. I have a box hollower with a negative rake on, so I might actually use that. And I will be using the SCH2 to come across the bottom, because this can come up, because this cannot catch. Can't get a catch with it. Simple as that. And the chances I will probably use, I'm going to be using loads of tools on this. Probably use one. Now this one I can't offer you guys because it's not available no more. This is my original GT hollower, and I have a negative rake cutter on it. Like I said, if you use those swan neck ones, put a negative rake cutter on it. It works fantastic. It just stops all that grabbing you get when you get nasty catches, and that might take you a few minutes longer to do your piece, but you won't get all the grabbing, you won't get all the catching. If you've got a swan neck, put a negative rake on it.
You do the GT SCH4, but it's the newer version.
The SCH4 with the cutter flat. Yeah, I haven't got this one at the moment, so whether I will do again or not, I don't really know. No. But I do have one, because
it's yours.
Got one. Right. So, first off, I'm going to come in with the standard. I can't see nothing. Can you see anything in there? I can't see nothing.
Well, because I'm standing on this side of the lathe.
Right, hold up, give me a second.
Yep, get your light.
Where is it? I've got a light here, hang on. I've got to just find me where the light is. Come on, you. So I'm really not seeing much there. Right, that's not going to work like that. Hang on, 2 seconds. There we go. Put you on there. Bring you round there like so. Try not to get the wire to catch. That's it. Right, okay. Standard box hollow I'm going to come in with first. And just take a few little cuts of this resin. See, I can't roll over properly because I've got to watch the catches. Let's get in under here first and get some of this away. Right, there's all the and the negative rake. This is the place where negative rake comes in good, see? Because I can't roll over here, I've got to go flat. Sometimes you've just got no choice, but you have to go in flat and basically scrape. It's just a situation. Let me back that out. Right, okay, get that back round there, put that light there so you can see. Yep, that's blended in perfect there, and kept that curve. So I've got this to take away, but that's going to be done. I say, if you've got the tools to use, then use them. That's going to be done with the SCH. There's the resin. See, now this tool, I can come right into the corner there. My SCH chisel, see, and a controlled cut, bevel controlled. It has a bevel and the bevel's controlling it. Look at that, that's done that. It's done that, nice. Another couple of little passes. Got a little, just a little bump there, so a couple of more passes on that. Might do a little bit more in that bottom bit there. Yeah, that's all right. Got a little bit tear just there. I've got to get rid of that. The SCH will do that. And we'll clean it. I'm just going to do a little bit more in here first. That's nice, that's quite thin now. Right, okay. Got that round, so now where that little transition is, from there to there, I'll do the negative rate. Very gently. That's just a 9mm negative rate. Fit straight onto the box follower. It's one of those situations where they can come in handy. And that's the SCH2 chisel, which has the 10mm. The SCH2 has the 10mm AU cutter. Okay, that allows me to come across there like that and give a perfect cut. I can. That bevel is in contact. Okay, I'm actually, when that's flat like that, I'm riding the bevel of the cutter there, and that gives me that finish. And that tool, unless you do something pretty silly, is basically catch proof. Right, I've got a lovely finish. The one I use, as say the GT hollower that I used to do, I haven't got this available. I used to have these bars made up. They were cut by water jet. They just got stupid money, and I refused to get them. So unfortunately I don't make that tool no more. Yeah. That particular one. Right, I've got just a slight from there. There's a very, so I can feel it. You can't really see it, but I can feel it. A slight, very slight bump. I'll take that out with the SCH. I've got to take the bump out first. Little bit at a time. Yep, that's the bump gone. Now I can take the pass right across, see? So like I said, you couldn't do that with a bowl gouge. It just wouldn't allow you to do it. There you go, done. That's nice. Right, I'm gonna get that out of the way. That lid's under there. Go on, get in, you little bugger. Turn that off. Now I'm going to sand that. I'm just going to put these tools out. I've got to do this rim yet. Here. I'm just going to put these tools up out the way. Yes, there is a place for negative rake, but solely as a thing of cleaning up, no, I don't think they are. I think they're good when you've got situations where you could get the whole of the cutter catching in one time. Then they're good because they just reduce the aggressiveness. They reduce the chances of getting that grab, which is what you need to do. Because we don't like catches, none of us like catches. Right, just a bit of sanding in here. Now I haven't finished this edge yet, because if I happen to catch it with this, I've still got a chance to clean it up. Which I can hear I've hit it twice already.
Yeah. I'm third.
And a third. The inside bit I'll have to do it by hand. And a four. I'm going to have to clean that out first, because I've got all bits in there. Really not going to take a lot. Alright, okay, now I'm going to do something with this. I've got to pretty much leave that as it is, the opening, because I'm going to be putting a lid in there. Oh, that's quite nice. Feels alright. I don't want to go any thinner than that there. Right, yeah, yeah, that's all right there. So I just come across there. Little line, I can see it that side. Can't see it there, I can see one there as well. slight flare up. I've got to just get rid of that. That's it. Yep, that should be alright to sand down, blend that in. It's only clogging because I put oil on the sides and it's just catching it a little bit. That's 240. No, that's 240. 240. Go. Oh, and look. Get that off. A little bit of hand paint just on this rim. Make that nice so that if people feel it when they've taken the lid out. Feels alright. Right, that's it. I've got to do one of those. Oh, it's over here. So I'm looking for where the my dust is from. There's so many different vacuum things here, it gets confusing. Right, let's vacuum this out. That all looks nice there. That all looks nice. There's no tear out, but obviously you've got tiny, very tiny little holes where the burrs are. So, and I'm leaving that because that is natural. That's wood. If I didn't want that, I wouldn't use wood. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put some more. Now, quick tip, guys. So I always say about the old wire brush. These at the moment, Lidl's are doing them. Set of four, $4.99. The wire brushes. You get the couple of steel ones and you get the brass ones. Grab the brass ones if you can. They're perfect when you've got to do anything like that, or cleaning your carbide cutters off. The brass is brilliant for it, and also for cleaning these pads. Look, little thing like that. You think your pad's knackered? It's not. It's just clogged. Clean that off, and it's still nice and abrasive. There you go. Tip for you.
Tip of the day.
Tip of the day. All these tips I keep giving them. Right, okay, I should get a new
all
rag.
These tips for free as well.
Let's get rid of that and get a new bit.
Yeah, get a new one. It looks disgusting.
Oh, I would, but I ain't got none.
Oh my.
I've run out of my J-cloth. Give me that one back out of the bin. I've run out of my J-cloth.
God, look at it.
I've got to buy some more J-cloth. I've run out. I like J-cloth for putting my oil on.
I don't know if we've got any indoors either.
No, I've run out of it. I had a big roll of it in there and I've run out of it, so I put some nice oil in there. Not a lot you can do on this inside bit, but got a lovely finish in there though. Right, I'm using all my oil up here. Oh, I put that resin. That actually turned out really nice. That you can't even tell.
It blends in nicely.
See this oil? You put it on, and it just soaks in. Gone. That's it. No wet, sticky oil. It doesn't get sticky. It doesn't hold on to it. It's nice. It goes in, and then you leave it. I mean, it says like I think 24 hours or so, but I don't. You can buff it up. You know, you can get a buff on it. You could use buffing wheels, I suppose, because it's an oil. I found it pretty good actually. Look at that. That's finished up lovely. I keep thinking that's what's it, but it's not. It's the actual grain. I keep thinking oil's not going on that, but it's not. It's gone on it. Right. Okay. And we didn't do a lot of sanding on it, as you see. I mean, you can always spend more time if you're doing this for you. But I like wood to be wood, like I always say. Wood's wood. I don't want plastic. See what let me see what my finish is like. That finish is all right, and that stays with that satin, so it will shine up once it's all dry. It will shine up, but it shines, but it's like it's not a like a gloss shine. You won't get a real high gloss shine. You'll get this sort of a nice shine like that. But there we go. No marking on the bottom. We didn't mark that. Got that. It sits nice, and even on the lathe bed, it's nice and flat. That's nice and flat inside. We've got a nice flat in there. Can you see the inside?
Yep.
Got the light, yeah?
Yep.
I can't really show you around the side, but we've got...
Can see it?
Yeah?
Yep.
We've got no tear out on the sides there. That's where we done our fill.
Yep.
Okay, that's where the dog had a dump, if you like. That's filled out, and actually it's turned out nice, because when I put if you can see there, inside the resin, I've actually got a light bit of wood, because I had a white bit of wood. It was actually part of the shavings. I took them out of the bin there. So I've got a light bit which matches up with these light bits. So that actually, I mean, you can see it there. That blended in really well.
Yeah.
No, that's the beauty of it. It's very slight there. No, because the other one goes that way.
Yeah.
It's
bits of shavings, yeah.
Yeah, bits of shavings in it. So that was a bit of resin, okay.
Coffee powder
To colour it brown, which I think that actually got the right sort of brown.
Yeah.
And
nice.
Some wood shavings mixed in, dropped in there, and that was it. Right, that's quite nice. I like that, and that's going to have a lid on it, so it's not being left like that. It's going to have I'm going to make a lid out of that burr. So I think that'll be on a part 2.
Yeah.
So I'm going to end this one at this, guys, and then what we're going to do, if you want to see it finished, complete, part 2, there's going to be a lid made out of this. It won't be as thick as that, but I'm going to be a lid, do something with it. I don't know, maybe put finial on it. We'll see what we do. Like I said, I like to put a piece on. So like that, I didn't know that was going to turn out with a hole. I like the surprise wood gives me. I like to see what's inside a piece of wood. Yeah. And there you go. I quite like it. That's the shape I did say before I started. I wanted that curved shape. Yeah. That's what I come up with. So there you go. Right. Join me on the next one then, guys. Toodle pip.
Bye, guys.